Welcome back to the channel, Super Snails and or Birds. We have the full roadmap, the full April roadmap, brought to you by Peter Parker and Brunhilde. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys always doing God's work and bringing out the roadmaps and stuff and helping us out. There's some snail codes at the end of this, which is always common. This is what it looked like. I already did the pre-roadmap. The only thing that I assumed that they would both be the same. The only difference literally is the exhibition, and I would pretty much say it's because the EU Latin American servers, I mean, I don't think anybody should already have this. So I guess, you know, they're like, why even like make this come out? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what the mentality is by not having like it come out. But then again, like it's probably that. It's probably that. But we do have Protomon, we do have Lotto 3, and we do have the upgrade for the Alchemy, and then some avatars, because obviously once you beat up some new people, some new baddies, you will don and wear their skin. That's how we do it. Protomon. So Protomon is going to be, there's an absurd amount of intel. I'm going to keep this short because I'm going to do my best to try to filter as much information into my tiny little peanut brain and share it with you guys in a way that maybe could be more understandable than whatever the hell this is. So we have untamed Protomons. Untamed Protomons, they work like, if you guys check out Daily Chan's videos, I believe he's fought a couple times, and that's what I'm planning to do for this Wednesday anyway, just to show you guys whatever. So he'll attack, and every third attack, these Protomons will come out and they just assist you. So it's basically like getting an additional attack. Imagine Lubu, but better, because Lubu dies. Lubu dies on turn 1, 2, sometimes 3 if he's lucky. But here, these guys stay with you the whole time. They hit and run. They're like, fuck you, and I'm out. So yeah. Anyway, so this is what they do. You get them. What's the word I'm looking for? You grow them. You feed them. Whatever. Make them stronger, and they help you out. So yeah, I'll go into I'll try to go into all this later. Again, there's just a lot of information. So this is your time machine. I believe we're gonna get an upgrade. This time machine looks like this is for the birds. That obviously looks a little different for the snails, but we will be able to toggle in and out. Just imagine the mat tablet, right? Boom. That should be a really good barometer of what's happening here. Now, this right here, this is very important. We are getting Lotto 3, and so is the EU Latin Americans, but the EU Latin Americans will be gated by this 6 million power level for the Relic score. So it says Relic points reach 6 million to remove the seal of the level 8 Traveler 0596 lottery machine. So you will have it, but you won't have early access to it, because it kind of makes sense. I mean, you guys just got into the Rift, and you guys just got Lotto 2. For you to basically have the Lotto 2 for like 3 months or something like that is not enough. It's not enough. You need a good 6 months solid before you feel even like ready to jump into the Lottery 3. I would think a year, because I think that's how long it took us to... I think we got the Rift after like a year. I'd have to look back. I'm not going to right now in this video. I don't care. You guys can just kind of do the math. If you guys... we had some decent time on Lotto 1. We were able to... Like, I don't feel bad about ditching Lotto 1, where if you ditch Lotto 2 right now, you would feel bad, because there's a lot of awesome fucking relics that are going to aid in your Rift... in your Rift travels, and then your exploration is going to like basically take a hit if you just immediately jump ship to Lotto 3. So this 6 million is going to make a difference, and obviously the wings and the Lotto is here. It's going to show you that here the cauldron, the alchemy furnace, not the cauldron, sorry, the alchemy furnace, because this is, I guess, a furnace. It doesn't really have, I guess it does have some pipes. Yeah, okay, it's a type of furnace. Yeah. So your Lotto 3 is going to probably be here. This is currently the Lotto 2. This is Lotto 1. So now the table's just going to expand a bit. So that's really, really fucking great. The wings are going to upgrade. So that's how you're going to know that, hey, I got wing 2, whatever, a cauldron Furnace 2 Furnace 2 versus the regular one. And yeah, so that's your upgrade. Here are your Protomon avatars, because I'm assuming that you're going to have to fight them or dominate them somehow in order to get their avatar skins, but or maybe just acquiring them you can get them. But I can kind of see, I haven't seen enough evidence that you fight them to get them. You may just draw them, but there is a possibility that just like in the fridge section where you do get them, but then you have to then fight them, defeat them, unlock them, and then that's when you get their skins somehow like that. So there's a possibility that it works like that way as well. Not sure 100%. But here you got some like bird battle, bird or snail, right? Protomon assists bird in battle and deal damage of 0.5%. So like they're going to be hitting pretty hard. Assist troop battle and deal 0.5 damage. Tame Protomon limit. Okay, that's actually pretty good because you're going to get another one. So it looks like the avatar points are going to be really, really good, especially if it says tamed Protomon limit. Like if you can get a limit increase of how many you can carry with you. Like imagine if you can like throw like 8 Pokeballs out onto your opponent per attack versus like someone who only has like this just released and I can only use like maybe one at a time. Like the power increase I believe is going to be substantial if you get like, this is kind of like your leadership. I mean, I should have just said it like that. Like leadership, obviously a lot of us understand, maybe all of you understand how valuable leadership is. So I'm going to take Protomon limit and just kind of like have it as an equivalent. Forest Sanctum Divine Crystal output. I have to assume that's obviously some kind of currency, kind of like the fissures, more of those coins. More of these is very good. It's a forest, frost, desert, swamp. Prairie. Oh, okay, those must be those buffs. Those do we have them here? Do they show it here? They do not. So in my previous video, I talked about like the bonuses, and in the Protomon Daily Chan one, I actually showed, you know, I used his videos, but I was able to take his information and show you like their little like wind and mountain and whatever, right? So that's what I believe that these could be like tailored for. Maybe these crystals are used to like unlock those specific types of monsters. TBD, because right now, right, this is fresh. In 2 weeks we'll know for sure. In 2 weeks we'll know for sure. All Sanctum Divine Crystals output. I like that because I love output. I love output. Yeah. And then we have a tribal warfare section for the avatars. Also the same thing for them here. So when we get more of these, I'm not 100% sure how this works, but regardless, we will know here soon. Well, like I said, I'm going to try to buffer as much information. I wish I can click this right here. These little coins. I want them. I don't even know if honestly if this is like a fresh account that just has this unlocked and they don't have it, or if this is something that we're gonna get. But I already see 2 coins and I want them. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. And then your Lotto, holy shit, Lotto 1, Lotto 2, and Lotto 3. That's pretty cool. Civil War Premonition, the Companions of Jehu, Yehu, and then Maidum Geese. Sure. And then yeah, that's they're gonna be, I believe the Lotto 3 are gonna be more geared towards like the Protomon and all that. What I want to start getting that information, like the tribal and the Protomon stuff. So I want to start like absorbing those names right now because they're not even vocabulary words that I had yesterday in my mind. You know what I'm saying? But because we're getting close, we should know what we're talking about, right? So Lotto 3 is going to be more imbued with that information, more of those relics that are going to help us in there. So if you were to, let's say, skip Lotto 2, you would be hindering your account by a lot, hence the 6 million. That's what I believe. That's I'm glad they put that there, because if you guys that are brand new from Latin American servers to getting like all this information now, it just I think it would cause more pain, more damage than anything else, because there's like when you guys are getting fridge now, like I'm speaking to the EU Latin Americans, like I know that you guys are getting fridge now. It's just like, you don't need a black tadpole dump right now, a sink. You don't need it yet. and yet it's there and it's available to you, and it could hurt you because you're like, hey, I want to get stronger. Here's a place where I can dump like a million without even sniffing, like without even worrying about it, right? And it's just like, fuck, right? So imagine this. This is so super over. Anyway, I think I'm pretty sure you guys understand what I'm saying, and if you don't, well, you'll figure it out once it comes out, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, maybe, or not at all, ever, and that's fine. So we have some Protomons here. This one, cool as shit looking. We got Sven, a little more gangster here because he's got like the freaking fangs or whatever, the tusks, right? They're called tusks, right? And then we have, for some reason, our Snail booking it, and the same thing with the birds. So. And then Chadhee's just having a great time. She's just like, eh, and I am over here somewhere with my arms out, waiting for her to come to me with all of these, like, you know, all these pets and stuff. You know, that's Boo right there. You know what I'm saying? That's my bae. That's all that right there. April roadmap. That's your Snail code, guys. That's been the video. I rambled for the hell of it, but it's good stuff. We're getting good shit. We're getting a huge bump in content for the game. So if you were bored for any reason, you should not be now. You should not be now, because there's gonna be a beautiful moment that happens when new content comes out, where everybody's trying to hustle and trying to learn the newest mechanics or the newest like shortcuts and like best strategies, and this is where everybody's brain lights up. This is like we're going to like a 4th of July party or a weekend party, and then all the lights are on and fireworks are going off. It's exciting. It's exciting, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Wednesday, I'll try to do a little more deeper dive into the Protomon section. Look forward to that. Maybe. Depends on how I feel, but this is great. This is great. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.